Everyone, how are you? This is Mr. Argueta. This is my introduction video for spring 2024. I'm excited to be here with you guys. Want to give you a quick introduction, let you know who I am, kind of give you an understanding of what to expect from me, and give you a background of where I come from, all that good stuff. Essentially, I am teaching 3 classes this first 8 weeks, 2 of which are sections of Principles of Management, which maybe you're in that class, and then a section of Employment Law. So I am going to use this video in all 3 sections, and this is the only time I'll do that because it's an introduction. After that, it'll be based on your class and what we're talking about, the discussion topic. But this one, I figure it'll be kind of redundant to do 3 different videos introducing myself. Nothing's really changed other than the fact that, the class, of course, and the people in the class. But if you happen to be in those classes together, Principles of Management, Employment Law, which is not very common, you'll probably see this video twice. So real quick, what's required is every week I'll put in a video similar to this in your discussion. Normally, it would be surrounding the topic that we are discussing. For employment law, that would be some type of case study. We'll be doing some case studies in employment law. For principles of management, there'll be some topic amongst the chapters that we are covering. So I hope to stay connected with you via this method. I think that it's expected, as you know, for you to reply to this message and just kind of give me your world perspective on what's going on. Not necessarily about the topic, just getting to know you. I've gotten to know a lot of my students this way and gotten to connect with them. They tell me what's going on in their life. And it seems like most of my students appreciate the face to the name and understanding that it's not just some random computer spitting out information to you. It's an actual person. I'm a real human being. I work out of the Dalton area. I work in our Dalton campus. Although I do visit other campuses, I go to all the other campuses when needed. I do a lot of corporate trainings for the school, so I go to different companies and train them on leadership, new supervisor training, ethics, all the different topics that we talk about in the courses that you take. So a little bit about myself. As I said, my name is Lainer Argueta. It's an unusual name, as you would imagine. The story goes that my mom came up with the name when I was born, and there you go. My full name is Lainer Daniel Argueta. I've never really been referred to as Daniel, but that's my middle name. I have 2 children. One of them is my youngest, and he's my son, and he's named Daniel Lainer Argueta. So I'm super creative, as you could tell, and you could see there I have a dry humor because I'm from the north. I'm a Yankee. I was born and raised in Chicago to 2 immigrant parents from Guatemala. So I am bilingual and bicultural. I grew up in an environment where I spoke English, of course, at school, and then I would come home and my parents spoke Spanish, and we ate all the great Spanish cuisine that comes with the culture. So excited to share that with you. As you can tell, well, this side here, I have 2 coffee machines there because I enjoy coffee. You'll hear a lot about coffee. I'll tell you the coffee. Most of the time I tell you the coffee that I drink for the day. I'm a big coffee drinker. I enjoy espressos. The stronger, the better. I'm married. I have a wife that teaches at City Park here in Dalton, 4th grade. And then my daughter, who we're super proud of, just graduated actually a month ago in December from UGA. She's a dog, so go dogs. She graduated as a teacher as well. So we have 3 teachers now currently not in my house. She lives in Athens, but in the household or in my family, I should say. She's also teaching 4th grade. So interesting enough, we have a Mr. Argueta, which of course is me, teaching you all. And we have Mrs. Argueta, which teaches 4th grade at City Park. And then now we have a Miss Argueta that teaches 4th grade in Athens. My son is at Berry College. He is in a pathway for a medical pathway. He is going to become a PA, which is a physician's assistant, which reports under the MD. So we're excited for him. He's in his second year of that and excited to see him accomplish his goals. We're huge, as you can tell, education. I guess you say cheerleaders, maybe supporters. We believe in the educational pathway. My parents didn't have that opportunity, and when I came to, go through the journey of education, my wife and I really felt that it was important for us to focus on that and have that pathway for our children. My wife is of Puerto Rican descent, so she does speak Spanish, but it's a little different, a little broken. She's been born and raised in Chicago as well. Her mom was as well born and raised in Chicago, so she's about 2 to 3 generations separated from the Puerto Rican homeland and fully Spanish speaking. Her mom does speak Spanish. My wife speaks Spanish, but she doesn't use it as much as I would. My mom still speaks primarily Spanish. She does understand and speak English, but when I speak to her, I speak to her in Spanish, of course. Um, I have 2 sisters. They live in Chicago. My mom lives in Chicago. My entire family still lives in Chicago. We just got back a few weeks ago from Chicago. We go there frequently. Um, I'm going to have to break the news to you guys. Whatever you guys have been eating here in the South that you call pizza, it's not pizza at all. And I want to also say that I do not eat deep dish pizza, which is what people assume I call pizza. I call pizza what we do in most true Chicagoans eat thin crust pizza, not the deep dish. Deep dish is a marketing ploy for the tourists to come and eat, and it's really just a casserole. It's good. I'm not gonna bash it, but that's not what I eat. I eat regular pizza, thin crust. Um, I enjoy. You throw anything on there, I'll enjoy it. But yeah, so we dislike the pizza here in the South. There's no pizza place that I've gone to that's meets that requirement for me. But we do enjoy food. My wife and I enjoy experiencing culture through their foods. So we have eaten at Indian food and all types of Spanish food, Spaniard food, European food, German food, Italian, of course, and whatever they throw at us, I'll at least try it once. Um, so we're big foodies. We love to eat, um, and we love to travel. This year in spring break, when you guys go on spring break, I'll be going to Greece. Last year we had plans to go to France. Unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunate. Fortunately, I have been waiting for a kidney transplant for 19 years, and in March, right when we were supposed to go to France, I got the call from New York that they found a kidney for me, and I got transplanted, and here I am, alive and well and doing excellent. So I'm super grateful and thankful. I thank God that He allowed me this opportunity, a second lease in life here, and taking advantage of it. So I get to spend time and meet people like yourselves. So I'm excited for these classes. What else can I tell you? A big foodie. We love to go out. We love to explore. We live in Calhoun, Georgia. We moved from Chicago, packed our bags, moved to Calhoun, Georgia, raised our kids there. My wife, of course, works here, as I do as well, in Dalton. My son's in Rome, and my daughter's in Athens. Other than that, super excited about the semester. I think it's going to go well. Principles of Management is a pretty straightforward and exciting class. Has a lot of interesting self-analysis portions to it. Where versus the employment law part of it, we're really studying the law of business. So it's a little tougher. So I'm going to forewarn you, employment law people and people that are in business and principals that are going to go into law, principles of law, or not principles, employment law. It's law. It's exactly what it is. We're going to be studying cases, case studies, the laws that are set up for business practices. So I hope you're ready for the challenge. I know I am. I'm excited to read your discussions. By the way, guys, I know this isn't to talk about. It's an introduction video, so I don't want to go too much into our class, but I am huge on discussions. So please make sure you take time to complete your discussions properly, because I am huge on discussions. That's how I know you're learning the information. All the other stuff is busy work, and I know it's needed, but I focus on discussion. So do not skimp on discussions. I don't know what other classes do, but in my class, discussions are the key. All right. Other than that, what else can I tell you? Today it is Friday, so I am going to post this video in your discussion post. You'll see it as one of the starter posts. Make sure you reply to that, reply to 2 other students, plus your original post, and you should be good to go. I focus on content. I'm not going to count every word you put on there. So if you're at 190 words, but the content was good, I don't care. Do it. That's good. I always say, give me a solid paragraph. Give me a solid paragraph. For employment law, don't just answer the questions. The questions are prompts to help you, but discuss the topic. Tell me what you think. Support it. Like, get into it. All right. Other than that, this weekend, my son goes back to Barry because he starts as well like you on the 8th. My daughter started her full-time job at a school in Athens, and my wife returned a couple of days ago as I did. So we're back into the full swing of things and getting over whatever this is, a flu, a cold, I don't know, but getting over that. So I wasn't able to do the video earlier. So anyhow, don't want to make this too long. That's where I am. Best way to reach me, guys, is email. You can try calling. Very rarely would you find me in my office, but if you want to set up an appointment to meet with me for some reason, I'll be more than happy to meet with you. You just got to email me. I'll send you my calendar. You pick a time and date. You tell me where you want to meet, and we'll do that. Other than that, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you rest up well because it's going to be a quick 8 weeks with us together, and looking forward to reading your posts and getting to know you virtually. And if you're ever in Dalton and want to stop by, have a cup of coffee, and just talk about life, I'm here for you. Once again, my name is Mr. Argueta. I am your instructor, and get ready. Let's have some fun this semester. Take care, guys.